Hello guys. I see one more important document has been uploaded in the website, PIB website. Okay. I find it very interesting. That's something related to Seeds Act and allied regulations. Okay. The regulations that are aligned with the seeds, etc. Okay. The goal is to empower the states to act against the spurious seeds. Okay. Low quality seeds or fake seeds, you can say like that. Okay. You see, before going into the document, I want to make one thing clear, that is, uh, seeds constitute one of the important components of inputs that are required in the agriculture. You see, lot more depends on the means lot more means production side. When you are discussing it, it depends on the seed quality, and also whether the crop is subjected to pest attack, etc. That is also to a great extent decided by the quality of the seed. If the quality of the seed is poor, okay, there are chances that crops are being attacked by pests or they are subjected to diseases. Then ultimately, finally, they are also playing a critical role or important role in deciding the production or productivity of the crop. You see, moreover, apart from that, it has some intellectual property related acts also. It's something related to, if the farmers purchase seeds from a company, what are their rights, whether they can save the seeds for the next cropping season, whether they can sell them, etc. There are several grounds are there. You see, with respect to this protecting intellectual rights inventions, okay, this area becomes very significant when you are talking about the living organisms, okay, whether they can be patented, they cannot be patented. Lot of debate is there. That too, Indian agriculture is a very sensitive area. Means you have lot many farmers who are no illiterate, not that much educated. Even now, you can see some educated farmers, but they do not have this knowledge related to having taking how to deal with intellectual property rights. The reason is many seed companies or many private companies have entered into the business of producing and selling the seeds, especially the hybrid seeds, very well. Okay, so maybe they are trying to protect their, okay, in effort to protect their invention. Okay, they are also doing, or they are of the opinion that the farmers shall not be selling the seeds. Okay, if at all the seeds have to be sold because they are their invention, they shall have the right to sell them. Okay. You see, to address this conflict, the government of India has brought in an act also. We will see that act also and what are the provisions. Very strangely, there are two angles: the rights of the farmers and the rights of the private companies which are actually producing these seeds. They have been both put in the same document, same act. We will see that act also. Okay, Protection of Plant Varieties and the Farmers' Rights Act. That act also we will see. Okay, so to regulate the seed quality and to curb the sale of spurious seeds, several acts and rules are there. So there is Seeds Act of 1966. Remember, many people think that there is no act related to seeds, but there is an act 1966. What is the significance of this year? This year, I mean, around this period only, if you remember the Green Revolution, etc., we have started using the hybrid seeds. Or, in other words, many private companies have come apart from the government agencies, research institutions, etc. Private people also started selling the seeds. In the name of hybrid seeds, more popularly, they are known as hybrid seeds, but we also call them as high yielding varieties. Okay, so to regulate, to control all that environment where lot many seeds are coming, the government has come up with Seeds Act of 1966. Then there are Seed Rules 1968, and Seeds Control Order 1983 is also there. So you can think about this Seeds Control Order of 1983. It has come in the era of scarcity. You see, government started regulating everything. There is an Essential Commodities Act. One by one, many items have been added to that Essential Commodities Act. So to that nature belongs this Seed Control Order of 1983. Okay, it's putting restrictions on storing the seeds, the process of producing the seeds, etc. Okay, right. You see, all these acts, rules, they empower the state governments to appoint a seed inspector to inspect the seed outlets, draw samples, and take enforcement action, including cancellation of the licenses, seizure of the stocks, etc. It's to prevent once again, it's to prevent the spurious seeds that are propping up during that period. Okay. Further, the government of India has also launched the seed authentication, traceability, and holistic inventory portal. It's a more popularly known as SATHI portal to enable end-to-end digital traceability. Okay. Of the seeds across the supply chain, so that hoarding is not taking place, etc. To ensure that. Okay. Then, apart from that, Government of India has also issued advisories to all states and union territories to ensure that the implementation of the existing legal framework, um, strictly to step up the vigil on the storage, sale point of the dealers or retailers, etc. So that the goal is to ensure that there is no hoarding of the seeds is taking place. Okay. Apart from that, to protect the traditional varieties of the seeds, okay, the protection is already under there in the famous act, Protection of Plant Varieties, and the Farmers Act of 2001. And one more act is there, Biological Diversity Act of 2002. Under both these acts, already there are measures. The government is saying that already there are measures to protect the traditional variety of seeds. Okay, right? So to conserve and to ensure sustainable use of traditional and farmers varieties, laws are there, or rules are there, provisions are there under these two. Okay, under these two acts. So according to these laws, it has been concluded that farmers have right to save, use, sow, resow, exchange, share, or sell their own farm saved seeds. But one catch is there here: sell. You see, if the farmers want to sell, they can sell just like the normal seeds. The farmers do not have the right to brand and sell the seeds. Okay. Remember one thing: the farmers have here the right to sell the seeds. As to that, seeds can be used to grow the next crop. Okay, this is where all the contestation, fighting between the private companies and the government begins. But the government has allowed the farmers to even sell the seeds that have come from a hybrid variety of seeds. There is no restriction. Only restriction is that farmers cannot sell the seeds under a brand name. Only that restriction is there. So this is actually where actually the fight between the government and the private companies takes place. We will see that some other time. Okay, right. We'll go forward. You see, under the National Food Security and the National Nutrition Mission, very important mission, National Food Security and the Nutrition Mission. There is NFSA also, National Food Security Act, and this is a mission. You see, under this mission, assistance is provided for boosting seed production of traditional varieties, especially through the distribution of seeds at 50% cost, seed production incentives of 1,000 rupees per quintal for cereals and millets, and 2,000 rupees per quintal for pulses and oil seeds. Then, apart from that, capacity building programs are also taken up. And one time assistance of rupees 50 lakh for establishment of community seed banks also have been initiated. Okay. Right. Further, under the Protection of Plant Varieties and Farmers' Rights Act 2001, more popularly it is known as PPV and FR Act, farmers are encouraged to conserve and cultivate indigenous and traditional varieties by two ways. First one is by recognizing farmers' varieties with the intellectual property protection. So, if the farmers really want to take IPR, intellectual property rights. Okay, they can do so. Okay, by applying for a property intellectual property right. Then second way is recognition through plant genome savior community awards, then farmer rewards and farmer recognitions. These ways, the government is encouraging the farmers, okay, to conserve and cultivate indigenous and traditional seed varieties. They are very important because, you know, historically they are pest resistant. They can withstand adverse climatic conditions. Still, they can grow, which the hybrid varieties cannot do. And that too, we are falling into the trap of monocropping. That too, within same crop, we are growing a single variety of seed, not taking into consideration the regional variations, the climatic differences, etc. So to overcome that, we have to do these things. Okay. Apart from that, financial support up to 15 lakh for conservation of traditional varieties by farmers in accordance with the PPVFR. Okay, that has also been those rules also have been promulgated. According to these rules, many things are there. First thing is, any person or seed company or a firm to operate seed business has to obtain seed dealer license under the clause 3 of the seeds control order of 1983 from respective state government. Okay, then government of India has promulgated the cotton seeds price control order of 2015. This is essentially to control the prices of the genetically modified or BT cotton seeds. Okay, under the by using the Act, Essential Commodities Act of 1955. Why this has been done? It is to ensure fair pricing of BT cotton hybrid seeds and to ensure maximum sale prices of BT cotton seeds that are fixed every year. Okay. Another initiative has also been taking place, that is the financial assistance provided to Indian Council of Agricultural Research Institutes, ICARs, then state agricultural universities and the public sectors, including strengthening of seed infrastructure facilities. Why all these things have been done? It is to facilitate seed related research activities such as developing high yielding, stress tolerant, and climate resilient seeds and biofortified varieties. Very, very important one, biofortified varieties. We will discuss this at the appropriate time, which are suitable for different agroclimatic conditions and to make available of quality seeds at affordable prices to farmers, including the small farmers. That is the catch here. Okay. So if you see some data from 2014 to 2025-26, 30 to 36 high yielding varieties have been produced, including 2996 climate resilient varieties. Um, uh, you know, field these many varieties of field crops have been released and notified by the government. Okay. If you go further, measures have been taken to make seeds available at affordable prices to farmers, which include several things, including financial assistance to states or UTs and public sectors, implementing agencies for seed related activities, including purchase of breeder seeds, distribution of quality seeds, and strengthening seed infrastructure, then support for strategic adaptive research project, and free distribution of mini kits of new HYVs of pulses and nutri-cereals. Apart from that, under the schemes, several schemes are there, such as National Food Security Mission, Food Security and Nutrition Mission is there. National Mission on Edible Oils and Oilseeds is there. Then RKVY is also there. Under all these schemes, these measures have been taken to strengthen the mechanism of seed, production and distribution. Okay. All these initiatives are expected to enhance productivity, help reduce the cost of cultivation. Okay. Right. These are some of the measures taken, okay, by the government to ensure that there is adequate supply of seeds in the country, and also to curb the supply of spurious seeds. These measures have been taken. Okay, so this is the valuable information that has been there in this document. You make sure that you are catching all the important information. Okay, this is it for today. See you in the next video. Until then, you have a very good time. Right, see you next time.